Okay, today I'm building InfamousJJ. He's a pretty small Minecraft YouTuber with around 12.3k subscribers at the time of recording this, and he's from the Demise SMP, and he's personally asked me to build him, so here I am. Anyways, the blocks you need are gray terracotta, brown concrete, brown wool, brown powder, gray wool, gray powder, cyan terracotta, stripped jungle wood, magenta concrete, magenta wool, magenta powder, light gray concrete, light gray wool, light gray powder, light gray carpet, black concrete, black powder, black wool, white concrete, white wool, and string or bare block. You can pick which one you want. Okay, those are all blocks you need, so pause now to grab all of them. Okay, the first 9 blocks you need is your gray terracotta, your stripped jungle wood, so grab that now. Okay, start off, get your brown concrete and go 3 in a row, like so. Then to the right of it, go 2 brown terracotta, and then 3 more brown concrete. On top of the brown terracotta, on each block, go up 3 more brown terracotta, giving you 4 in total. On top of each brown concrete, go up 4 brown concrete, giving you 5 in total for each one. Just like so. On top of the brown terracotta, make a square of gray terracotta. And on either side of the gray terracotta, go across 3 brown terracotta. Okay, on top of the gray terracotta, place 1 gray terracotta, pop it out, and move it over to the other one, giving you 2 across the middle. And then on either side of the popped out gray terracotta, pop out 3 brown concrete, just like so. And it should look something like this. Okay, go back behind it, behind the gray terracotta, and place 2 gray wool across, just like so. On either side of the gray wool, go across 3 cyan terracotta. Go across 3 more cyan terracotta on top of each cyan terracotta, like so. In the middle, go up 2 columns of 3 gray powder. Okay, next get your gray powder and place 1 on each end. The next both gray powders, place 1 gray wool. And then in those 2 gaps, place 1 gray powder. Okay, on the ends, go across 3 cyan terracotta for both sides. And then 2 cyan terracotta for both sides. In the middle, place 2 gray wool. And in the 2 gaps, place 2 gray powder, like so. That's the front of InfamousJJ's legs done. Pause if you need to. Okay, now glue on the side. Start off, get your brown concrete, and move it across 3. Then go all the way up to 4, like so. Then a row of brown terracotta. Then pop out a row of brown concrete. Go behind it. Go across a row of cyan terracotta. From the right, move in 2 cyan terracotta. On the far left, place a gray powder. And on the far right, place 2 gray powder. Okay. Now get your cyan terracotta and fill the rest of the side of the leg in. Just like so. Okay, and it's the same for the other side of the leg. Get your brown concrete, move it across 3. Go up 4 brown concrete on top of each block, giving you 5 in total. Then a row of brown terracotta. Get your brown concrete, pop out a row. Go in 1, get your cyan terracotta and go across 3. And then 2 from the left. Place a gray powder on the far right, and 2 gray powder across from the far left. Get your cyan terracotta and fill the rest of the side of the leg in, like so. Okay, now move on to his backside. Start off, get your brown concrete and move in 2 from each end. And place 2 brown terracotta in the middle. On top of the brown terracotta, go up 2 columns of 3 brown terracotta. And on top of the brown concrete, go up 4 brown concrete in each one. Just like so. And just like so. On top of the brown terracotta, make a square of gray terracotta. And on either side of the gray terracotta, go across 2 brown terracotta. On the ends, pop out 3 brown concrete and go across towards the middle. And then pop out 2 gray terracotta and connect it like so. In the middle, go in and place a gray wool, 2 across the middle. On top of the gray wool, go up 2 columns of 3 gray powder. On the sides of the gray wool, on each side, go across 2 cyan terracotta. On the ends, place 1 gray wool, and then 2 gray powders in the gaps. Go across 2 cyan terracotta on the ends, then go across 2 gray powder on the ends. On the ends, place 1 cyan terracotta for both sides, then 1 gray powder for both sides, and then connect the 2 in the middle with gray wool, just like so. That's the back of InfamousJJ's legs done. Pause if you need to. Okay, with that done, we can go into his body. To start off, get your gray powder and put 1 on each corner on the front side and on the back side, just like so. Okay. Once done, you can drop all your grays. So, gray wool, gray powder, cyan terracotta, say bye-bye. Now grab your strip jungle wood, your string, and let's say your black powder and your black wool for now. On the top row of the legs, go across 1 row for both sides, just for the hand. And then on top of each block, place 1 strip jungle wood. And then you can break that row, that placement row. Just like so. And make sure you place each strip jungle wood 1 by 1, not on a full line, because then they'll start facing a different direction, just like so. And even though it's the hardest one to notice with the strip jungle wood, it is still noticeable. Okay, next, on top of the strip jungle wood, go up 2 black wool on both sides. Just like so. Okay, now go underneath, get your string or berry block, and go across 2 rows of 3. Like so. I guess 2 rows of 4. Like so. Then get your black powder and go all the way across the top of them. And make sure you do it for both sides, because he has little girl arms, which are 3 by 4 and not 4 by 4. Just like so. Okay. On top of each black powder, on the front side, go up 4 black powder. 1, 2. I mean, 3 black powder, giving you 4 in total. Just like so. Okay. Once done, let's just put away the browns for now. And you can grab your magentas and also your black concrete. Okay. On top of the black wools, go up 2 black concrete on the front side. And then go across 2 black wool onto the arms, attaching it to the black concrete, like so. Okay. On the body, get your magenta concrete and go across 6 in the middle. Then go up 1 on each end of the magenta concrete. And then pop it out to the arms. And go up 2 on each end, attaching it to the black concrete. Okay. Next, the 2 column on both sides, get your magenta wool and go up 2, leaving a rectangle in the middle like so. Get your magenta powder and go across 3 in the middle, just like so. Okay, now get your string or bear block, and where the black wool is on the arms, place it on the side of it like so. And then on top of it, place 2 magenta powder on both sides going across. Go behind the magenta powder, and place magenta wool for both sides. Just like so. And then go across 2 magenta powder on top of the magenta wool. Okay. Next, you can grab your brown concrete, brown wool, and brown powder. So you can put your black concrete away for now. Okay. On top of the pillars of magenta concrete for both sides, place the brown concrete and pop it out. Then place the brown wool next to both brown concretes. On top of the right brown wool, go up 1 more. Across the 4 top row of magenta powder, go across a row of string of air block. And then place 4 brown powder on top of it. To the left of the double stack of brown wool, place a brown concrete. Okay. On top of the left black concrete, get your magenta concrete and go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the right of it, go up 3 magenta concrete, and then 1 magenta concrete to the right of that. On the 3 pillar of magenta concrete, place a magenta wool on top of it, like so. Then place 3 magenta powder on top of that. Okay. Next to the 1 magenta concrete, go across 3 magenta wool to the right. Okay, on top of the right black concrete, go up 4 magenta concrete. And to the left of that, go up 3 magenta concrete. On top of the 3 magenta concrete, place a magenta wool, then 3 magenta powder. Okay. Starting from the left, on top of the 1 magenta concrete, go across 3 magenta powder, then 2, and then go up 2 on the last one, like so, giving you this shape. Okay. The top left diagonal of the highest brown concrete, place 1, pop it out. Do that again, place 1, pop it out, and do it once more, place 1, pop it out, giving you a 4 diagonal. Then place a brown wool on top of the top brown concrete. In the top left diagonal of that, place a brown concrete, pop it out, and place another brown wool on top of that, just like so. Okay. On top of the bottom brown concrete right here, go behind it, and place magenta wool, like so. Okay. Place a block right there. Now get your magenta powder and go across all the way to the first brown wool, just like so. Okay. Get your magenta wool, and in the middle, right here, go across 2. Place some block right here, and magenta wool right there. On the next to the far right magenta powder, place a magenta wool. Okay. And in this bottom right gap right here, place 2 magenta powder going across. Okay. You can switch away 2 blocks for now, and grab your white concrete and white wool. On top of the magenta powders in the middle, place white concrete, and in the 2 magenta wool, place 2 white wool. Just like so. Once done, you can put away your whites and re-grab those blocks. Okay. Next, let's put away the blacks for now, and grab your gray light gray blocks. Okay. Go to his right shoulder. On top of the magenta powder, place the light gray concrete, pop it out, move it over 1 to the right or left, whichever one you chose. Then go up 1, 1 to the right, and up 2, giving you this shape. On top of the far 2 left light gray concrete, go up 1 light gray wool. Go up 1 more light gray wool on top of the right one, and on top of the left one, place 1 light gray powder. Go behind it, and pop in 1 light gray wool, just like so. Okay, and I do this the same on the other shoulder, just flipped over. So pop out 2 light gray concrete, go up 1 on the far left, go in 1, go out 1 to the left, then go up 2 on top of that. On top of both light gray concretes on the far right, go up 1 light gray wool. On top of the left one, go up 1 more light gray wool. And on top of the right one, go up a light gray powder. Go behind it and pop in a light gray wool, just like so. That's the front of InfamousJJ done. Pause if you need to. Okay. Let's put away the light gray, the magenta concrete for now, and grab your black powder. To the side of the arm, get your black powder. Let's go across 3 rows, just like so. And let's put away the, let's just keep it like that for actually. Okay. Now go to the back side and do the same. Go across 3, like so, with your black powder. And do it for the other arm as well, so we can get rid of the block. Okay. Once done, you can drop your black powder. Next, get your black wool. Go across 3 on the sides of the arms, and then 1 on the back. 1 on top of each black powder, pretty much. Just like so. Once done, you can drop that. You grab your black concrete now, and go up 2 on top of the black wools in the back. Once done, you drop that. Okay, let's re-grab the magenta concrete now. Move back to the side of his right arm. Okay. Get your string and pop out 1 row on top of the black wool, I guess on the side of the black wool, like so. Then do a row of magenta powder popped out. Go behind it and pop in a row of magenta wool. Then a row of magenta powder on top of that. pop out a row of lacquer concrete on top of that. In the middle, go across 2 lacquer powder. Then completely surround it with a bracket-shaped lacquer bowl. Okay. On the far right one, place a placement block and place a lacquer powder. Then to the left of it, place 2 lacquer wool. Just like so. Okay, that's the side of InfamousJJ done. Pause if you need to. Okay, and it's the same for the opposite side of the arm. Okay, get your string of bear block and place it all the way across the black wool. Get your magenta powder and go all the way across. Then go in a row of magenta wool, then a row of magenta powder. Then pop out a row of light gray concrete. In the middle, go across 2 lacquer powder. Make a bracket of light gray wool on top of that. On the far left, place a placement block and place a light gray powder. And to the right of it, place 2 light gray wool. Just like so. Okay, and now we move on to his backside. Start off, let's just finish off his arms. Okay, this time get your string of bear block and go across 3, so for each block on top of his arm, just like so. And place 1 magenta powder on top of each block. Then go across 2 magenta wool inwards, and then 2 magenta powder inwards. On the magenta powder closest to the body, go up 1 for both sides. Okay. Starting off with his left shoulder, get your lacquer concrete, pop 1 out, move 1 to the right, go up 1, move 1 to the right, and go up 2. Place the lacquer wool on top of each corner, and on the right lacquer wool, go up 1 more, and place the lacquer powder in the gap. Same thing, but flipped over on the other side. Pop out lacquer concrete, move it over 1 to the left, go up 1, move over to the left, go up 2. Place the lacquer wool on top of each gap. On top of the left lacquer wool, go up 1 more, and in the final gap, place the lacquer powder. Lacquer powder just like so. Okay. Once done, get your magenta concrete. Go across 6 in the middle. On the ends of each magenta concrete, go up 1, then pop out 1 to the end, and then go up 2, connecting it to the black concrete just like so. To the right of both of those, go up 2 magenta wool, like so. Then go across 3 rows of magenta powder in the middle. Okay. Make sure you have your 3 browns and also a string of bear block. On top of the magenta concrete, pop out 1 brown concrete. Going in towards the middle, place a brown wool that's popped out next to both of them. On top of the left brown wool, go up 1 more. Across the 4 magenta powder in the middle, go across 4 string of bear block. And place 4 brown powder on top of that. To the right of the brown wool, place the brown concrete. Okay, to the top right diagonal of that, place the brown concrete. Do that again, and do that once more. On top of the last brown concrete, place the brown wool. The top right diagonal of that, place the brown concrete, and then place the brown wool on top of that. Okay, once done, you can drop your brown powder, just like so. Okay. Make sure you have your magentas. On top of the popped out brown concrete, move in 1, and go up 3 magenta concrete. And then place 1 magenta wool on top of those concretes. Okay. Go up to the middle, behind this top brown wool, place the placement block behind it, and go across 4 to the left with your magenta wool, just like so, giving you this shape. Okay, once done, go underneath and get a row of placement blocks on top of, behind each block, just like so, and fill the rest of the back in with magenta powder. And make sure none of it's popped out because, it's just not popped out. Just like so. Just like so. Okay, and that's the back of InfamousJJ done. Pause if you need to. Okay, now we move on to shoulder blade. You grab your lacquer carpet now. Where the lacquer concrete is, like, across from each other, just connect it for both shoulders. Just like so. Okay. Next, on the next row, place one lacquer wool from the back of him. Go underneath, place a placement block, lacquer powder, and 2 lacquer wool. Now place a lacquer carpet on the original lacquer powder, like so. Now let's do the same for the opposite side. Place lacquer wool from the back, go behind it. Go underneath it, place lacquer powder, then 2 lacquer wool. And on the original lacquer powder, place lacquer carpet, like so. Okay, once done, you can drop all your lacquer rays. Okay, now we can reorganize the inventory. Let me just double check the blocks we're in need. Okay, grab this. Grab this, grab this. Do we need string still? No. Yes, we do, actually. Okay. Next, get a placement block, doesn't matter which. And go across 2 rows on the front of the head. And then, just like always, get your strip jungle wood. And pop out 1 on top of each block, making sure you place 1 by 1. So they don't, go in different directions. And once done, you can break all your placement blocks. In the middle 2 rows, go up 2 columns of 3 strip jungle wood. Okay. On either side of the 2 columns, go up 1 magenta wool, then magenta concrete on top of it. Next to the magenta wools, go up white wool, and then a white concrete on top of the white wool for both sides. Once done, you drop your whites. Okay, you grab your browns, and place your string in your inventory now. Guess why not? Okay. You can also drop your gray terracotta now. You no longer need it. On the ends of the head, pop out 2 brown terracotta. And go across 2 brown terracotta for both eyes. On each corner, pop out 1 brown terracotta. Like so. On top of the right brown terracotta that's popped out, place a brown wool, then a brown concrete on top of it. To the left of the brown concrete, place a brown wool. Underneath that brown wool, place a brown terracotta. To the left of that brown terracotta, to the left of that brown wool, place a brown terracotta. On top of the brown terracotta and the brown wool, go across 2 brown concrete. On top of the far left brown concrete, place a brown terracotta. To the left of that brown terracotta, go across 3 brown concrete. Underneath that, go across 3 brown wool. And underneath that, go across 3 brown concrete. And underneath that, go across 3 brown terracotta. In that gap, place the strip jungle wood inwards. Okay, to the left of the 3 brown terracotta, place 2 brown concrete, and go up 1 on the far left. Place a brown wool in the indent, and a brown concrete on top of it. Where the 3 indents are on both sides, go behind, and place 3 brown terracotta. Just like so. And that's the front of InfamousJJ done. Pause if you need to. Okay, now we go on this side. Let's start off on the 1 strip jungle wood. Next to the left of it, place a placement block. And then make a square strip jungle wood. And do it for the other side as well. Place a placement block and make a square strip jungle wood. Once done, you can drop your strip jungle wood. Okay, on the far right column, go up a brown concrete, a brown terracotta, and a brown concrete. Next column over, place 3 brown wool, a brown concrete, and a brown terracotta. Next column over, place a brown terracotta, 3 brown concrete, 2 brown terracotta. Next column over, skip a block up, place a brown terracotta, then 4 brown wool. Okay, and that's done for the hair on that side. Let's move on to the other side. It's also like a mirrored image, so if you just want to... Also, these 2 brown terracottas are actually brown concrete on the bottom. Yeah, okay, that looks better. Okay. On the far left column, go up. Let me just make sure I'm doing this correctly. Yep. Okay. Go up 3 brown concrete. Next column over, go up 3 brown wool, 1 brown concrete, 1 brown terracotta. Next column over, go up 1 brown concrete, 3 brown concrete, and then 2 brown terracotta. Next column over, skip a block up, place a brown concrete, then 2 brown wool, then 2 brown concrete. Okay, once done, you can drop all your browns. Okay, let's start on the left side instead, why not? Let's do something different. Get your magenta concrete, and pop out 4, like so. On the second one from the left, go up 1. To the right of that, go across 2 magenta wool, and on top of that magenta concrete, place some magenta wool. Okay, get your magenta powder, and go up 5 on top of the top magenta wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the left of it, on the bottom, 1, place magenta wool, the magenta powder on top of it, like so. Where the 2 magenta wool are popped out on the right, place magenta concrete popped out. The magenta wool on top of that. Okay, then go up 4 magenta wool powder on top of that magenta wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and the 2 middle columns go up 6, all the way to top height, just like so. Okay, let's do the other side of the head. It's the exact same thing. So pop out 4 magenta concrete. On the second one from the right, go up 1. To the left of that, go across 2 magenta wool. On top of it, place 1 magenta wool. Go up 5 magenta powder on top of that. On the second to the most block, on top magenta powder, pop out 1 magenta wool. And then magenta powder on top of that. To the left of the 2 magenta wool, pop out a magenta concrete, and a magenta wool on top of that. 4 magenta powder on top of that magenta wool. And in the middle, go up 2 magenta powder columns all the way to the top. Just like so. Okay. Get your string of air block in the bottom, top layer of the body, middle, go across 2. And you can place 2 powder on top of it. Once done, you can drop your string of air block. Okay. On either side of that magenta powder, go across 2 magenta wool. Just like so. Okay, in the middle of that, go across 2 rows of magenta wool, like so. Okay, now get your magenta concrete, and it's gonna be a bit hard to understand, but make thunderbolt shapes on the edges, or like a Z Tetris piece, like so. And it should look like this from above. Okay, and this is how it should look from underneath. Okay. In the corners, place magenta concrete, like so. And this is how it should look from like the side. Okay, on top of that magenta concrete, go up 1 on each side. On the bottom row, go across 2 magenta wool from both ends. On top of the 4 magenta wools, go up 4. Just like so. And in the middle, 6 columns, go all the way up to max height. Just like so. Just go all the way up. And it looks something like this. Okay. Place some block at the top or the corners of the head, just like so. And place magenta powder inside. Also, I don't know why I told you to drop the browns. You still need them for the top of the head. Dummy me. Okay. First, start off on the first row of the magenta powder. Just place a row, place some blocks here. Then pop out a row of magenta powder on top of the head. Go behind it. And on the second row of magenta powder, go underneath. And place a full layer of magenta, place some blocks. And then place magenta powder on top of each one. Just like so. Okay. Starting from the farthest back layer, from the left, place a brown concrete, then 4 brown terracotta, then a brown concrete. On each corner, on the ends, place brown wool, and in the middle, place 2 brown terracotta. And you fill the rest of the blocks in with brown concrete, just like so. That's the top of his head done. Pause if you need to. There's that. InfamousJJ is done. This is a request, and I think I've done a just job of building it, even if it was maybe a bit scuffed. If you know more Minecraft skins or YouTubers me do, I can do it. Or at least I can try.